Well, Scott, I guess, an early kind of test run for 2021, right? Here for 2022, full-blown field. Just talk about how excited you guys are to be at Elk Ridge.
Yeah, we couldn't be more excited to be here. Like I said earlier, when we have an international field here, I think there's 14 different countries of players represented, and when they looked on the schedule and saw Waskesiu, Saskatchewan, they probably were mispronouncing it and were saying, where's that? But since we've been here, our second day here, I've heard a number of players come up to me and talk about how great it is to be here. They love the golf course, they love the resort, the food has been amazing, and the community has really embraced them. We've only been here 2 days, and they've already gone out in Waskesiu and had dinner, and people, ask, are you guys here for the golf? And so even at the airport when we landed in Saskatoon, so seemingly a lot of people in Saskatchewan know about the event, which is what we like, and we're looking forward to a great week.
You think last year perhaps a blessing in disguise, or now that you've been here a couple times, would Elk Ridge have been ready even a year ago, but maybe now even more so?
Yeah, last year would have been difficult to pull off what we're pulling off now. I mean, we're full tilt on our tour. We have a full complement of staff, our staff coming up from the US to run the event. So, we wouldn't have had the capacity to do what we're pulling off this year. So Ryan and the team here at Elk Ridge have been amazing. Len Hergott, who's the volunteer chair, in terms of recruiting the necessary volunteers that we need. I mean, I think last year we had 50 volunteers. This year we have over 100. So, it takes a community, as they say, and the community's really embraced it, which is good to see.
Last year, a lot of the draw for a lot of the fans was because of, I think, about 40 locals, right? This year, I believe there's only 5, but the caliber of play, that's going to get people here, I would assume, as you guys continue to get the word out this week.
Yeah, definitely. I think, it's kind of twofold. You're always going to get the core golf fans that are going to come out. Certainly having locals play in the event also draws a crowd. But I think Elk Ridge has done a good job at making this more than just golf, right? Offering more things around the events, events within the event that will embrace the community at large. And so I think, that's a goal for all of our events, and that's going to take time. But by and large, I think they've done a great job here at doing just that.
Obviously, with last year, there's still a lot of talent in last year's field, but just give me an idea of how big this field is here.
Yeah, so this field, last year we played, I think, just under 120 players. This field is 156, players from all around the world. The caliber of play, to give you an example, in Victoria, when we played there the first event of the year, the cut was +8 last year to make the cut, and this year it was -3. So that's, quick math, 11 shot difference, right? So that's what you're seeing. Unfortunately, we didn't have the benchmark in Edmonton, but it was 3 under to make the cut there, right? So I don't think you're going to see cuts on this tour this year that are going to be lower than or higher than even par. These players are some of the best players in the world, and they want to get on the PGA Tour, and many of them will be on the PGA Tour within a couple of years.
You've got Noah Steele, fresh off of playing overseas with one of his PGA Tour Canada buddies. What valuable experience over there, and now coming here. What can you talk about the possibility of him? Yeah, how's he going to do basically?
Yeah, I mean, Noah played on PGA Tour Canada last season, the unofficial season, and did quite well. He won an event at TPC Toronto, the Osprey Valley Open, I think by 7 shots as an amateur, 21 under par, and then ended up turning pro to play PGA Tour Latino America. He had a good season. He would probably tell you he's probably disappointed with not getting into the Tour Championship, which they're playing this week in Mexico, but I think anyone that knows Noah knows how dedicated he is and passionate about the game, and he puts in the work. He's a fine young gentleman, and I think a lot of people are pulling for him, and I think he'll do quite well.